It usually happens late at night. You watch a video or read an article, and suddenly you are flooded with energy. You sit in the dark, drafting grand plans and mapping out impossible color-coded schedules for the new life you are going to start tomorrow. Biologically, this state is a spike in dopamine masquerading as ambition. You are experiencing the chemical thrill of achievement before performing a single minute of work. By day 4, the dopamine evaporates. Your muscles ache, your energy flatlines, and your brain begins aggressively hunting for a logical reason to quit. The long, monotonous reality of the work finally appears. This creates a permanent loop for 97% of people. They spend their mornings in hope, their afternoons in rationalization, and their nights wrapped in regret. This failure stems from a core error, treating the euphoric high of planning a goal as if it were the same thing as the cold, rigid discipline required to execute it. Success stalls when you rely on a volatile chemical reaction to do the job of a mathematical system. A tiny fraction of the population operates entirely outside this trap. These individuals have removed the requirement of feeling motivated from their daily routine. Elon Musk is constrained by the exact same 24-hour reality as everyone else. Bill Gates faces the same temporal limits. Elite achievement is independent of any magical surplus of time or energy. These people rely on the profound capability to sit down and execute monotonous, boring work long after the initial excitement has faded. The elite execute a repetitive mathematical formula that outlasts temporary inspiration. There is an old story of a village artisan who resolved to build a massive temple at the top of a steep mountain. He had no wealth, no specialized tools, and no outside help. Every morning before the sun came up, he carried exactly one stone up the mountain and set it in place. For years, the village laughed at the tiny, shapeless pile of rocks. But 5 years later, they woke up to see the morning light reflecting off the golden roof of a finished temple standing at the summit. Monumental achievement results from the invisible, relentless accumulation of daily strikes. Napoleon Hill codified the specific variables for programming this daily mathematics into the human mind. The first variable is the vector. A definite purpose creates an actionable trajectory. The second is the shield. Rapid decision-making halts the paralysis of analysis. The final variables are the multipliers, leveraging a mastermind group and programming absolute belief to scale your effort. Combining these variables replaces human emotion with a self-sustaining operational system. Compounding is a universal law of human achievement, applicable to every facet of life. This graph illustrates the outcome of getting 1% better every day. Over a single year, that tiny daily fraction compounding until you are 37 times better. Physical health and intellect follow this exact curve. 10 minutes of walking daily creates an exponential return. The primary force fighting this curve is your mind's default software, which is hard-coded to prioritize immediate comfort over long-term growth. Believing in your potential requires a neurological trust that can only be built through the mathematics of daily action. Overwriting your comfort-seeking software requires a 90-day installation protocol. For the first 30 days, the goal is simple attendance. Perform your chosen task for just 5 minutes. Whether there is a storm or an emergency, you show up to prove you can keep a promise to yourself. Between day 31 and 60, the psychology shifts. You move from the act of doing the task to adopting it as an identity. You stop trying to read and become a person who reads. In the final 30 days, the habit reaches terminal velocity. It becomes a high-speed engine that requires significantly more energy to stop than it does to maintain. The pain of discipline is measured in grams, but the pain of regret at the end of a life is measured in tons. Leave the 97% behind. Lay your first stone today.